Good afternoon, Mr. Moison. Thank you for seeing me for this interview.
My pleasure.
Maybe we can start by introducing yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Yannick M, and I'm a poet. I also like to call myself creative entrepreneur because besides writing my own poems and performing them on stage, I organize events in the cultural branch, and I'm also an educator, mainly focusing on working on creative matters with young people.
Mm-hmm. And how important is non-verbal communication in what you do?
Well, actually, it's really important because I mainly focus on writing text, but also performing them. And in the performance part, it's really important that you also proactively use your body language because it's practically 70% of our complete communication. So it's not only what you say, but also how you say it and in which manner you present your creative aims towards the audience.
And you teach this also in workshops in different schools around Flanders. How would you use it to work with these children, body language?
Well, as I said, it's a really important part in the performance workshops and sessions I give, because you have to try to give energy to your audience. And it's again not only what you say and how you have written it down, but also the way you present yourselves. Even your clothes have a specific meaning and conversation message you send out towards the audience or the people you're working with.
And the students in these schools, sometimes they have different cultural backgrounds. Have you noticed any particular differences working with them?
Well, first of all, it's always dangerous to generalize things. But besides that, you can notice and recognize some cultural differences, meaning that some people are more naturally using their body language, especially gesticulating. For example, the people who come from the south of Europe, north of Africa, they tend to use their arms and upper body more than people from Belgium, for example.
Mm-hmm. And you also perform as a poet and spoken word artist. And you also performed abroad in Germany, where they don't speak Dutch. Can you maybe say a little thing about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been playing for almost a decade in Belgium and the Netherlands, which is easy because they understand my native tongue, Dutch. But I was invited to enter a competition in Germany this year, in which I was the only one using the Dutch language. The audience could not understand me, and I know that for a fact because I asked them. The only thing I did was, in between my poems, I talked in English, so I could actually have a connection with the audience. I asked them, I think about 5 people from the 200 or 250 attendees could actually understand me. The main difference was that the other artists all had their paper or booklet with them, and they were just reading it and declaiming it. But I try to learn things by heart, so I can put more energy into it and use that body language to achieve a connection, even with people who cannot understand the content I'm bringing. Just by listening and feeling the energy, watching me move, I think I made a connection with them. And in the end, it resulted in me winning the competition. For the audience, made the most noise for me at the end of the event, which made me the winner of it.
So we might say that body language and non-verbal communication transcends not only language but also culture in this case.
Absolutely. Again, I think it's really dangerous to generalize, but I see a lot of universal aspects in body language. I've not been abroad to Asia, for example, or Russia, so I cannot state that it's globally so, but with the people from different cultures and origins I meet and work here, you can notice that you can understand each other even without understanding the language you are using.
Okay, Mr. Moison, I would like to thank you for your time and have a nice day.
Likewise, thank you.